Craig.
G'day, AJ. How are you?
Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Gee, you've already worked hard.
Morning, lunch and dinner.
Oh, my goodness me. He doesn't love cleaning, but he knows how to make that task easier, right?
That is true. You talk to my wife.
OK, let's get into the TSO.
Yes.
So you launched that this morning.
Yes.
That's a big pack of 7.
It is, all in different colours.
It's new to me, so explain to customers perhaps who haven't seen it before, darling.
Sure. This is our new diamond fibre sponge for washing your dishes, plates, cups, pretty much anything around the kitchen sink.
Yep.
It's got this amazing technology called diamond fibre, which is basically polyester film, which is very aggressive, but it won't scratch. It's got a flat side for wiping and polishing. It's sandwiched between a nice bit of sponge, which helps to create a sud effect if you want to use a little bit of dishwashing liquid. And yeah, it comes in these amazing 7 colours, so you can colour coordinate around the home, avoid contamination by having one for each task. And these are the workhorses. These are the ones you're going to use twice a day, 3 times a day, and they should last at least 3 months with 2 or 3 per day use, which is enough for a 2-year supply here.
OK, so point of difference. There is, there are other options out there. Why are we interested
Absolutely.
in these?
This is the TVSN kitchen sponge, which I found. It's nice and firm because it hasn't been cleaned. Studies have shown that these sponges can hold 50 million bacteria. So when you're wiping down the dishes, you're actually spreading bacteria. The only way to kill bacteria is with high heat. With our sponge, you can put it in the dishwasher, washing machine, or in a pot of boiling water on the stove and kill the bacteria. With this guy, pretty much you have to throw him away. Right. Which means you can have, at least this per year of sponges, which means they basically fill up landfill and obviously cost you a lot because you're constantly replacing them. So we've come up with this sponge, and the first thing you've got to note is it will not scratch, because the bugbear is you get a nice pan or cook pot home that's got a non-stick coating. Yes. And you don't want to scratch it off, because if you scratch it off, it defeats the purpose of having it. Sure. A normal scourer like so. You can see here the Teflon comes off like so, a bit like cheese off in a cheese grater. Yeah. But with our sponge, it will not scratch like so you get 0 scratch, and therefore it's perfect for use on non-stick cookware and the like. OK, so I got a question for you. I was out the other day and I was looking for one of those pans that you could, like a big baking pan that you could put on a cooktop as well, and it said do not use a scourer on the enamel top. Could you use it on an enamel top? This will not scratch. This will not scratch, so it's great. Also, cleaning power. I've got a little bit of strawberry jam here on a glass, and I just want to compare the cleaning power of this cellulose sponge, which we all know of, and that. So you can see a cellulose sponge basically just sort of circulates the dirt but doesn't actually pick much up, whereas ours cuts through. Well, first we use a bit of abrasion to cut it off, and then we flick it over to the flat side and we can wipe it off very, very easily. Wipe off all the sticky stuff. Like so. Yeah, so and as you said, add a bit of suds to that. Exactly, and you've got cuts a clean through surface. Like that. OK, so that's your glass. That's your non-stick cooking surfaces. Yes. What's this little... Oh, that's for the next demo. I do apologise. OK. Vegetables. So getting off pesticides and dirt from vegetables can be a bit of an issue. So with our diamond fibre sponge, we're able to cut the potato off. If you scrub hard enough, you can get the skin off, but just a gentle wipe will take off the dirt and the pesticides. You can do that on your carrots if you don't want to peel your carrots, but you just want to give them a good clean, like so as well. So that's very useful. Yes. Stemware, it's obviously great for stemware because it doesn't scratch, and it's got a nice foldable texture. 30 packs gone. So you can put it into your stemware and rotate, and that gets you a nice even clean like so. OK. Dog bowls, you've got to clean your dog bowl, but what are you going to use? What I suggest is you assign one of these as your dog bowl cleaner, and you use that to clean the stainless steel, scrub off anything that's cooked on or been left in the sun, and that's your dog bowl cleaner. And you can sterilise it for woof woof in the dishwasher or the washing machine, or maybe a tub of hot water. Because there Luca goes cleaning the dog bowl with that, and then I use it to clean the actual human bowls. No, exactly. No, I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Bad plan. Here's your pots and pans. Pots and pans. Let me jump in behind. We've got here. Oh, you've got a little example. Yes, I was just burning something in the TVSN kitchen, so we've got some pasta sauce that's been left there too long. So remember, this will not scratch. So you're able to get in there with a little bit of abrasion to remove your pots, your burnt-in mess on your non-stick coatings.
That is good.
And then you just come across with the flat surface to wipe it away.
Yes.
And we'll just make a bit of a mess here for the purposes of TV shopping.
Sure.
Get the whole lot off. But don't be fearful. You're not going to scratch it, so you can put a little bit of elbow grease in, because when stuff does get burnt in, it's not like what they show in the infomercials where you get a paper towel and just wipe it off. You do need a little bit of aggression to get it off.
Okay. But that's how you're getting it super clean. Oh, wow.
Sure.
Awesome. Easy.
And then you just simply take all that dirt that you've got off, or the pasta sauce you've got off, take it to a hot tap, rinse it out, you're ready to go.
Okay.
With the stove top here, we've got some burnt-in mess. I'm just going to put a little bit of water on this to assist, because the way microfiber works, it uses a little bit of water and the microfibers to mix the dirt into a liquid slurry to remove the stain. So here we can pretend this is maybe a pasta spill on the stove top.
Yeah.
The diamond fibre side cuts through the dirt.
Yes.
And then you flick it over and polish it up with the flat side.
Okay, question for you. Barbecues.
Yep, very good. It's not strong enough. It's not going to replace steel wool or a stainless steel brush. So it's not going to be able to, you know, scrub your grill, but it will be able to do all the surrounds, the enamel, the stainless steel coatings, the dial knobs. Perfect for that.
Okay, so again, you assign a task to each one of these colours. For that price of $39.50, it is today's TSO. It will only last until midnight tonight. You are going to get every single colour. So as you said, the dog pole, the glassware, the non-stick cooking surfaces. Maybe you're going to have one for the barbecue. Maybe you're going to have one for somewhere else in your home. Like you might keep one in the laundry, keep one in the bathroom, keep one in the kitchen. So you're not mixing any of those.
We've got some vision on it that shows a lot of different applications. So you might have a look at that, and so you can see really where it can get
how it is in action. So let's have a look at this.
So that's the burn-in mess which I showed you on the non-stick.
Yes.
That's the bottom of the pan, because obviously that can
that gets filthy.
Yeah, the old baking trays, they get filthy. As you see here, with some suds, it holds the suds very nicely. That's a travel bottle, so a vacuum flask, which you cannot dishwash. You have to hand wash.
Yeah.
That's your sweet potato, which I showed. It's good for cleaning around the sink, so getting the stainless steel. There we go. So it fits beautifully in the top row of the dishwasher. That's my son. And you can throw that into that's my son. Microwave. You know, all the splutter you get in a microwave.
And whose hand is that?
That's my wife's hand. It's a family affair. You know, finger marks, or the old Vegemite marks on the...
So does that mean you might cut down on chemicals as well that you use at home? You might just use
This is
suds
EcoCloth. So this is microfiber power that enables you to cut through dirt and grime.
And help the environment at the same time. Oh my gosh, around the top of the stove.
Yes.
Absolutely brilliant. There's your son again.
That's right. Takes it out of the dishwasher.
167-443. It is the White Magic. They're great colours, by the way.
Thank you.
$39.50. That's your today's special offer. At midnight tonight, that's it. It's over. It's done. It was very, very popular this morning. In fact, we'll keep you updated on those packs as we move through this hour. But we have got so much more to show you in PM at weekends, and it's all about great cleaning solutions for you from White Magic. Now, I just want to update you quickly. The drying pack, 166053, the White Magic Eco Kitchen Cleaning Drying Pack for $39.50. Now, so far, I want to update you on the colours. The blue is in the lead. That's going to go first. And so is the purple. They're our most popular today, so be quick for those. So what's in that pack, just quickly, Craig?
We get a cleaning product for every part of the kitchen. We get an oven cloth, a stainless cloth, a window cloth, a tea towel, a kitchen surfaces cloth with nano silver. You get your diamond fibre sponge, and you get a drying mat for air drying bulky items.
Oh my gosh, that's really good. That's a great pack. That's almost as good as the TSO.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for the same price. Okay, now we're going to go to a hot favourite.
Yes.
It is our What's Hot offer. This mop, I tell you what, the White Magic Ultra Spin Mop, it's gotten better since the version I picked up at $59.50. Tell us all about this mop, darling. Why has it got a patent on it?
Well, this is a very interesting mop that is invented in Taiwan. In Taiwan, they have air pollution, and that means it's constantly settling on their floor as dust. So mopping is a once-a-day activity. So a gentleman was watching his wife use a salad spinner. He thought, that's a great idea to dehydrate a mop, just as it is with lettuce and cabbage. So he came up with this idea of spinning the mop at 2,600 revolutions per minute to effortlessly dry the mop. Because the string mop has always been the best way, because it cleans the grout lines and cleans the floor. But the bugbear's always been, how do you get the puddles and stop puddling and all that sort of stuff?
Yes.
And this just as a salad spinner fixes the issue with how you dry cabbage and lettuce, this fixes the problem of how you dry your string mop.
Yeah.
Combine that with microfiber and a handle that does all kinds of cool things, which we'll show you. This basically cleans any smooth, hard floor.
Okay. All right. Well, talking of smooth, hard floors, this is what I mean. Look at the setup this guy goes to show you at home how easy it's going to be to clean up milk and cream and, oh, gosh,
Mustard.
all kinds of other on the floor. So what are you going to do here?
Well, we've just got lino here. So lino is obviously a very hard-wearing floor, and it's in a lot of kitchens and whatnot. And I've got a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old, and constantly spilling milk and all kinds of juices when they're eating and even playing, they're spilling things. So this is a great mop to have on hand, just to suck up a mess like so, and then you can take it to the bucket and dehydrate. But you can keep going with this mop. It's hugely absorbent. So we can quickly get that sucked up. Then we can have maybe a bit of a kitchen emergency with the whipped cream. But polished timber is a real issue because you have to be very careful with how much water you use when mopping polished timber or laminate, because it can get in the expansion joints. The expansion joints can expand and the timber can start to look a little bit ghastly. So when you get it, usually the guy who installs it say, be very careful with how much water you use when ghastly. So when you get it, usually the guy who installs it say, be very careful with how much water you use when mopping this floor.
Right.
So we have a lot of floor shops who sell this mop as an add-on sale because it's so good for this purpose.
Okay.
So timber floors, no problems at all. And then
I do add some suds to mine.
Sure,
Yeah.
you can add anything you like except for bleach. And the best thing that I like to use is something that leaves a fragrance. So once you've mopped the floor, it smells eucalypty or orangey or lavender, that type of thing.
Yep.
And yep, that can assist. But the microfibers themselves are very, very good at cleaning. Tile. Obviously, tile is the most common floor surface we have, especially in a working environment, a kitchen, a laundry environment where we have most of our spills. And yes, sauces are obviously a major spill. So here we have some mustard, and you can see how the microfibers can chisel off the quite substantial sauce offering that we've put on the floor here to get it off and suck it up. So yeah, basically any type of hard, smooth floor. You can do stone, you can do pretty much anything you can think of except for carpet.
Okay, all right. So this is it. This is what it's all about. Why is White Magic so effective? White Magic Sponges is made from fibres 10,000 times finer.
This is in reference to the sponges, which we can do in a second.
Oh, yes,
So yes,
we haven't got to the
haven't got that
Magic.
far yet, but these fibres, just to put it in perspective, these fibres are 100 times finer than a human hair.
Yes.
Because they're in the fibre form, the thread form. In the sponge, they can get them down a little bit lower.
Okay.
But the big thing here, AJ, is always to have hot water in the bucket.
Yes,
because
that's right.
the hot water makes the microfiber expand and release the dirt. So the hotter the water you have in the bucket, the better, because that means you will have to launder this mop less often.
Okay.
Let's get into the grout lines. So the grout lines are obviously a huge issue because normal flat mops just push the dirt into the grout lines and don't pick them out of the grout lines. So grout lines can become quite ghastly, and eventually you'll have to hit it with a toothbrush or a high-pressure cleaner to get them clean because you push all your dirt into the grout lines.
Or use some pretty hefty chemical-orientated stuff.
Acids and that type of thing.
Yeah.
So if you can clean your grout lines when you're cleaning your floor, that's got to be a good thing.
Absolutely.
And the string mops have always been able to do that, but the problem is they've left too much water on the floor. We've answered that issue, so we can go back to using these amazing microfiber threads.
So what's the purpose of this demonstration?
This is skirting boards.
Okay.
So skirting boards has always been the issue with mopping because you've had the issue of getting too close to them and scratching them.
Yes.
Because the head of a normal mop does not spin like this head does. This head rotates 180 degrees. That's why it's called the spin mop.
Yeah.
So this enables it to clean right up to the edge of the skirting board, and you don't have that little... When I walk into a house, often I look around the skirting boards and you'll see a little dirty mark that is maybe an inch or 2 centimetres away where people have been petrified to get too close. Another good little tip my grandmother told me is if you flick the spin mop up like so, you can actually mop the top of your skirting board.
That's what I was just about to say.
Exactly, where the dust settles. So you can do your skirting boards and you can do your floor at the same time.
I like the fact that it picks up like even the micro dirt on the floor.
Exactly.
Like some of those other mops, really, they just don't cut the mustard.
Cut the mustard.
Cut the mustard
Pick the
like
mustard.
you just cut the mustard. Okay, others just basically push it around, but I've got to give you an update. 25% of the remaining stock has gone. 25% of our stock has gone, right. 166808 is your item number there, 59.50. What are the other components that you're getting in this pack there, Craig, that everyone can see at home?
Let's take this guy off. So you get 2 of the white microfiber heads. These are the workhorses. So you have one on the go, and then you can wash one and always have one ready to go.
And you can put them in the washing machine, can't you?
They can be laundered 100 times in a laundry bag, hot water wash, and they'll at least last 100 washes. Excellent. You also get one of the micro finger heads. So the micro finger is we call it gentle yet aggressive. So it's a gentle yet aggressive fibre that's great for polishing delicate surfaces like glass, car paint, caravans, those sort of things. So it transforms the mop from being a simple mop to being an outdoor cleaning phenomenon. Okay. Now this goes on like so.
So outdoors only?
Well, no, you can use it to mop the floor, but the head size is a bit small, so it makes mopping a little bit longer. Some people do use this on non-slip patterns because if you've got a non-slip pattern, say, in your bathroom, it can catch the microfiber head and make it a little bit difficult. But if you put this guy on, you can mop through the non-stick pattern because the fibres are very short, so they'll glide over the top of the non-slip pattern. So you get one of those, and you also can buy separately on TVSN the dusting head.
Oh, good.
So the dusting head, which is sold separately for $14.95, basically...
For what, fans?
No, it's actually for the floor as well.
The floor, yeah.
So this is for a dry mop of the floor.
Oh, okay.
So if you had pets or teenage girls and you had an abundance of pet hair or human hair or dander, you can roll this over the top of the floor, collect dry, loose particles. Take it outside. You can give it a shake. It's 100 times machine washable as well. And that one is also sold separately. Oh, $14.50. That's
there
a bit better.
163081 is your item number there for that. That's $14.50. This is the pack we're talking about, 166808. The White Magic Ultra Spin Mop for $59.50. Great price there, and really amazing when it comes to all kinds of things, all kinds of surfaces and floors. Here we go. Here we go. Here's some vision. Skirting boards. There we go. Clean the top of the skirting boards. This is getting under, so you can get under to a 6 centimetre clearance, hat stands and whatnot. Again, the edges into corners, whether they're round or square. It can get around things, so around chair legs, around table. You don't have to move it. It can get right up to and around heavy furniture, behind the toilet bowl, next to the toilet. Again, those flat edges. And yeah, it spins out very, very easily. Usually about 6 presses will get it dry, and yeah, it spins out. Now this is the micro finger for dusting. Get into those air conditioning vents. That's super handy. Get it over the top. Yeah. Oh, I see here outside. Yes. What, instead of using like water and soap to clean the windows, you can just use that? Micro fingers is very good for getting off the dirt. Here's in a car. You've got good leverage. You can press quite firmly to get off any bugs and whatnot. So it takes it just from a normal mop to an outdoor cleaning tool as well. Okay. Okay, there you go. That's just one other component to this show that we're showing this hour, 166808. We're going to go ahead and show you another couple of examples of what you can do with this mop pack. Where are we going now? We're just going to reinforce the going under. So we saw on the video that we go under, but this really amplifies it. That's a 6 centimetre clearance here. So you can see how it can get under 6 centimetres. So imagine that's a coffee table. Imagine that's underneath the bed or underneath a bedside table. That really transforms this mop into those hard-to-reach places, and a 6 centimetre clearance. That you perhaps would never bother to clean. Exactly. Yeah, it's too difficult. You just leave it. Another good... And you brought in a set of stairs for us. Brought in a whole set of stairs, everything but the kitchen sink. Now, the thing with when a spill happens on stairs, it doesn't just go from tread to tread. It actually cascades down the face of the stair as well. Yes. Now, this mop's very good because it actually pivots, as we saw with the skirting boards, and allows you to clean the back of the stair and the tread at the same time. And you can get right into the join, the 90-degree angle of the stair, to pick out any dirt that is stuck in the join there. Yes. So this is great for any type of tiled stairs, timber stairs, any type of stairs except for carpet. Okay. It's great for cleaning. Yeah.
so.
Job done.
Job done.
Yeah.
Well, let's have a quick play with the micro finger head, which they get one of.
Yes.
Just put it back on like so.
And the actual technology of the spinning, as you said, is patented, right?
That's right, that's right. This one factory has been making it ever since. They invented it, they make it, they only make this one product, so that's why they can guarantee this quality. We have a 1-year guarantee on this bucket. Any defects, send it back to us. Our contact details are in the brochure you get, and we will honour a 1-year guarantee. And on a $60 mop, you go to any of the big box shops.
Forget that.
As soon as you walk out the door, it's...
yeah. Plus, we've got our 30-day money-back guarantee.
Exactly.
As well. So, here it is. Now you're going to go ahead and use... Did you call it the big finger? Micro finger.
Micro finger. It's got little, gentle yet aggressive fingers to clean. And you can dehydrate it in the bucket like you see here.
Can you wash it?
Yes, you can wash it. You can hand wash this one, not machine. Okay. It has got some sponge in the back, which makes it a little bit more fragile than the microfiber. So here we've got some strawberry jam on the back of a bit of glass. So you can see how the micro fingers gently clean off that sticky, gooey mess. And the really good thing is you've got it on a 1.5 metre handle. Yes. So that enables me to reach, but it also allows me to put leverage, because I can press in the middle of the handle here, and that enables me to put as much pressure on that glass as I feel it warrants to scrub off whatever mess is there.
Okay.
And just as you saw in the video, you can now reach up, over and around 1.5 metres. Now, one thing I should quickly tell the viewers is there's a little toggle on the handle here that has a little sticker that says hand press switch on and off. When you get it home, it'll be in the off position because it has to get folded up to get in the box. The only thing you have to do is turn it to the on position.
Oh, easy.
You know it's in the on position when it compresses upon itself like so, which in essence means you can spin it. The only reason you're going to turn it back to the off position is if you wanted to use it above your head. Because that gets you exactly, it'll compress upon itself when in the vertical position. So that guarantees you the 1.5 metre up, over and around. But other than that, leave it in the on position for everything else.
Okay. Brilliant. 166-808. It is $59.50 for everything that you see in that photograph there. The White Magic Ultra Slim Magic Mop Set. And you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee and a 1-year guarantee as well from White Magic with that particular setup. Now, oh, wow.
The old absorbency test. We can't finish a spin mop demonstration without this. It's the classic example of absorption.
Okay. Now, I've got an email here from Vicky. Hello, Vicky.
G'day, Vicky.
She says, I love, love, love my White Magic mop I purchased from TVSN a while ago. It really does work. Thank you, Vicky, for letting us know that. I'm with you, darling. I've got white floorboards, and this mop certainly gets a run for its money at my house, particularly with a son who keeps going in and out, in and out, in and out with a football. So, yes, it is being put through its test. That's for sure.
No, it's It's a great mop. And
did you want me to get you something for your hands?
No, that's fine. It'll. I'll dry it off when I use these nice cotton mop heads. It's a bit dirty, but it'll do the job. I've been using this mop head for a while now. I think we've done a few shows together. And this sort of represents the mop head that's sitting out the back door. Most people have it around their house. It's a pretty scungy old cotton mop head.
Yes.
And this is good to show absorbency. So, AJ, would you like to have a crack at sucking up that mess? And I'll have a go at absorbing this with the cotton mop head.
Yeah.
No.
No. How'd you go there?
Not very well.
No.
How about yourself?
I think I'm fine.
You've got it. So you can see, basically, this mop head our White Magic mop head is made from 8,000 strands of microfiber. Those small strands are able to absorb a lot of liquid. The cotton fibres are much fatter, so they can't, and therefore there's less of them, so they can't absorb much liquid. So you should be able to do that one too for me.
Oh, will I? Oh, right, I'll do that one for you. There you go. There you go. Gosh, if you've got liquids like that sitting on your floor for a long period of time, it's going to damage your floor, really, isn't it?
Exactly, especially a timber floor like this.
So you want to get it up real quick, smart. Okay.
Terrific.
If you want the Ultra Slim Mop, this is such a great mop. It really is. And you're getting the bucket. It's a 9-litre capacity, and you're getting the what do we call the green one again?
Micro finger.
Micro finger.
Yes. outdoor mop head, the fluoro mop head.
Our floor, it's another part of your mopping systems to get up high, $59.50, and we're also getting two of the white mop heads. Microfiber heads, yes. Now, if you want a replacement, a dusting spin mop replacement, there we go, for dusting. 163081 is your item number there for $14.50, and unfortunately we have sold out of the other replacement, so congratulations if you picked up on that.
We can get them back in though very quickly, so keep monitoring TVSN.
Okay, fantastic. So where are we going to go now with our demonstrations?
We're going to go over and do some the old favourite, the White Magic Sponge.
Oh, where the whole story began.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, the whole story began. When did it begin?
2001, we launched this product, and we actually launched it. I was doing a show with Carla this morning, and she was the buyer over at TVSN when we first launched it. So it's been a long time.
Oh, wow. 166896. I just want to quickly update everybody on today's special offer. Now, remember, you're getting all 7 of these, every single colour. You don't need to choose a colour. You don't need to choose anything else. You just need to go ahead and get your pack home. Okay, so here we go. It is 167443 as your item number, and now we're going to move on to 166896 as the next part of this cleaning hour, the PM at TVSN hour. These are super duper clever, I promise you. I mean, who came up with this idea?
Well, the story goes that a Japanese gentleman was having a cup of tea, and he had a block of this next to him. He spilt the tea on the coffee table, knew it was absorbent, so he used it to suck the liquid up, and ended up cleaning the table at the same time.
Oh.
And then since has spawned the White Magic microfiber sponge.
So here we go. Now, this graphic is appropriate for what we're talking about.
Yes.
The White Magic Sponge is made from 10,000 times finer fibres that are 10,000 times finer than human hair.
Yes.
How amazing.
Exactly. So very, very small fingers. You can imagine them as very, very small fingers that can get down into surface grooves where dirt and grime gets trapped and pick out that dirt, where the fatter fibres of cotton and even regular microfiber, which is only 100 times finer, can't get down to. So it can penetrate surface grooves very, very effectively.
Okay, so I've got a couple of examples for us.
Exactly. Let's start with my dingy old tea mug. I leave it purposely dingy because I know I'm coming into TVSN, and you can see the old telltale signs of tea. I don't drink coffee, so they're tea stains in a nice fine china mug. And I'll just get in there now and give it a nice little clean out.
Do we wet it first?
Yes. Sorry, I might have to rewind that once I finish this and show exactly how you start. But yes, all I've done is I've chopped a bit of this sponge off, and then I've wet it, and now I am in the process of cleaning out my mug. So it's just a matter of getting surface area tension. Because
tea does stain.
Oh, yes.
Coffee stains, tea stains, red wine stains, even some, juices will sit in there and stain if you don't get them out. And what I've noticed is a lot of dishwashers don't do you any favours when it comes to cleaning the stains.
That's right.
There are lots of old-fashioned ways of going ahead and doing it. That's pretty much got it. So you just give that a good soak.
And that's gone.
And that has gone. So show us from the beginning what we do.
Sure. OK. So you get a sponge.
Yep.
Which we don't have. But just imagine you had a full sponge. You chop it into a size just big enough to do the job. So the key to this is treat it like an eraser. It disappears. So you don't want to expose too much surface area to the area you're cleaning because that wears it unnecessarily. So you just chop it down to the size required, and I like to just have something which is in your fingers like so.
Yep.
And then you wet it like so, squeeze out excess, and it's ready to go.
Okay. Awesome.
The best demonstration, though, is marks off walls. This is where it comes into its own. We sell it all over Australia to bond cleaners, to people who clean walls for a living, and this is better than sugar soap, better than anything else you can to do a quick and effective clean of the wall. So this is a normal acrylic paint on a bit of gyprock, and you can see how it very easily gets the crayon off the surface like so.
And it's not taking the paint with it?
No, you don't want to rub too hard for too long in the one spot because it is abrasive, but a good wash and wear paint, no problems at all.
So what kind of stains will it clean off? Oh, there's a quick... OK. Updating you now, 166896. It is all about the big eraser set, 8 Set of 8, $29.50. There is another option for you, which is a double-up pack. Oh my gosh, we've only got 6 of those. 167486 is your item number there, $19.50, and you're getting 4 in the double-up pack, okay? So you're getting times that number that you see. But this is the one we're focusing on now, 166896. So what kind of stains? Any stains?
Any stain on a smooth, non-porous surface.
Okay.
So anything, excuse me, from melamine, glass, stainless steel. Only thing not, but basically it's probably better not to talk about the things that's not appropriate to use it on. Not a polished timber that's got a nice lustrous finish. It can dull that, and car paint. Okay. They're the only 2 things we found that not to use it on, and the human skin. Some people take it into the shower and use it as a loofah. No, it's only for hard, smooth surfaces.
Really?
We've had people use it on false teeth. We've had all kinds. But yeah, we advise just to use it on normal surfaces. Soap scum in the shower screen, marks off walls.
Logical marks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How about leather? Leather's a real issue.
But I wouldn't have thought of that.
No, well, neither did I. But we had, as we do, we sell it commercially. It's a real issue.
But I wouldn't have thought of that.
No, well, neither did I. But we had, as we do, we sell it commercially, and we've had leather cleaners come to us and say, this is the best thing for cleaning leather with a little bit of conditioner. These are my shoes. Again, I do it on purpose. I make myself dirty on purpose for TVSN. So actually here I have got paint and just residue of gunk on here, and I am determined to get it off today. So let me just work away at this.
So I've got a white leather handbag.
Yes.
Would this be good for that?
Yes, very good, very good. For lipstick marks, just normal...
What about pen on your handbag?
Pen, perfect for pen, perfect for pen. Only thing it doesn't work on is a porous surface, so a surface that basically the fibres have suck into.
I see.
A little bit more work, and that dried enamel paint would have come off. But you can see the difference in the normal.
Yes.
I use this for mowing the lawn. I use this for outdoors, and the stains you build up comes off perfectly.
Okay. We've got some more overlay to show you though.
Sure. Marks
Here we go.
off walls.
More examples for you.
Great around the stove top. This is more aggressive than the diamond fibre. So if you've got stuff that's really burnt in and you're going to have to pull out the steel wool, this is what you pull off.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
The
Caked on stuff,
glass
yes.
Oven.
Scuff marks along. If you had a dodgy mop, your scuff marks that cause there. Soap scum in the shower screen, great for that. We advise on a transparent surface to go over it with a cloth because this is an eraser, so it leaves little fine particles of itself on there. And on a transparent surface, you can see it after it dries.
Look at that on the grout lines.
Grout lines, very good for that.
Awesome.
And good for buffing up the stainless steel.
Okay. Gosh, multitasking. Okay, have you got one more example?
I've got an extreme one here.
Ooh,
so I've put some spray paint on a tile, and this is literally from the last show I did back here in March. So it's been sitting here for about 2 months. So we'll have a crack at cleaning that.
Imagine all the tests you must have to do.
Yeah, we do fire marks. We do all kinds.
It's actually working.
Yeah, no, it's very good. Basically, little fibres, they're very, very strong. They're actually 10 times stronger than steel for their size. So they work their way into the surface and dislodge. And don't worry about this. This is normal.
It's meant to fall apart.
Exactly. You just bunch it up in your fingers, and if you can grip it, you can use it. So you just keep going, and you can cut through it like so.
Goodness.
So that's 2-month-old spray paint on a glazed tile.
Fantastic. All right, we've got some sold outs. Sold out. Oh, excellent. Sold out. That word is, as it stands, those 2 words, that's what they mean. That's gone as well, 167486. But we have had some questions about the diamond fibre cloths. Will they also work on soap scum?
Yes, they're not as aggressive as the white magic sponges that we showed, but for a weekly clean, they're perfect. If you let it go a little bit longer, say a monthly clean, you probably have to hit it with the sponges first and then maintain with the diamond fibre.
Oh, wow. That's an awesome pack, an awesome TSO, 167443. Now, that is available, all those colours. You don't have to pick a colour for $39.50. You're getting every single thing you see there. But we do have some more to show you in this hour. We're going to move on now to another part of the White Magic. Updating on the spin mop. Almost 40% of our stock has gone 166808 for $59.50 back in stock, and we're calling it a What's Hot offer. You see, getting everything that you see in that pack there. Now, remember, you are getting the 2 heads that are washing machine safe. You're also getting the microfinger, you're getting the bucket, and you're actually getting the mop handle as well, which is got that clever system of the spinning built into it.
Yes.
Now we're going to move on to the cleaning and drying pad. I like the idea of this very much. What have you got here?
We have got a bit of style and obviously a whole lot of efficiency to clean and dry anything in your kitchen. The first thing to note is you get your choice of 7 colours.
Okay.
Now, they're bright, vibrant colours, and we have one, so let's call it a bailout colour, a neutral colour, which we call the beige. So you get the beige, the orange, the purple, the yellow, the red, the green or the blue, and that makes your kitchen come alive. But it obviously cleans your kitchen at the same time. In the Kitchen Care pack, you get one of, let me just go and grab them actually.
So this is for, as you can see with all of these examples here, perfect for all these examples. Does that mean any moisture actually transfers through the mat?
No, it's very, very absorbent. This is a double-sided tea towel,
Yep.
and we'll do an example. This is actually 4 times more absorbent than a cotton tea towel.
Okay.
So the age-old issue with air drying is people used to put a cotton tea towel on the bench.
I do it myself.
Exactly, and then you'd put your pots and pans. We have
the bench ends up wet.
Exactly. We have a double tea towel with a little bit of sponge for cushioning, and that will absorb 8 times more liquid than your cotton one because you get 2 of them. And they're perfect sizes. You can see here it's a perfect size for a normal dish rack.
Yes.
It's great for big bowls. Great for your stemware because it has a cushioning effect.
Yeah.
So, and it's got a
shipping.
It's got a waffle pattern, so that allows the air to circulate around and into the glasses, so you don't get that fogging effect.
Okay.
You know, big knives that you need to hand wash, pots and pans. But one thing I really like is putting it under electrical devices because they can splutter, they can vibrate, and they might scratch. But you can do it with a bit of pizzazz. You can do it with something which makes the machine and the whole environment come alive.
Yes.
And then obviously when you're hand washing, getting the pesticides off your vegetables and fruit, you can air dry them on that mat as well.
Red is most popular. A lot of people loving the red. Blue is going to go as well. 166053, the White Magic Eco Kitchen Cleaning Drying Pack. Now, I've got a little bit of animation about how it works. So if you could take us through this, Craig, that'd be fantastic. Oh, it's 100%. OK, let's have a listen to this then.
How does it work? White Magic Eco Cloths are the perfect chemical-free cleaning solution for your home or office. Most of the cloths only need water to perform their amazing cleaning feats, and some can be used just dry. So, how do they work? Material. Eco cloths are made with a blend of polyester and polyamide fibres. Polyester is great at attracting and holding grease and oil, while polyamide is brilliant at absorbing dirt that is soluble in water. So, depending on the cleaning task, we alter the percentage of these 2 fibres to make a cloth that is either highly absorbent for water or for grease and oil. On the whole, the breakdown is 80% polyester and 20% polyamide. Small fibres. Eco cloths are made from tiny fibres, and this is where they get their generic name, microfibre. The fibres in an eco cloth are around 1,000 times finer than a piece of cotton, which means that we can fit more fibres on our cloths, 480,000 per square centimetre. These fibres are not only small and numerous, but they are cut into star shapes, which allow them to act like little shovels scooping up the dirt off the surface. Cleaning with only water. When wet, eco cloths use the tiny star-shaped fibres to collect the dirt from the surface, mix it with the liquid in the cloth, and use capillary action, the same way a plant moves water from its roots to its leaves, to lock the dirt into the fibres. The cloth will continue to work until all the fibres are full. When washed in hot water, the cloth will release the dirt and it's ready to clean again. Cleaning dry. When dry, eco cloths create an electrostatic charge to attract and hold small loose particles like a magnet. Once the dust is entangled in the fibres, simply shake the cloth to clean. For a deep clean, simply wash in hot water. Washing instructions. For everyday cleaning, simply rinse the cloths under warm water and leave to dry. For a deep clean, wash with a small amount of washing powder at 60 degrees in a hot water washing machine and rinse well. Do not wash with fabric softener or bleach. Bleach will break down the fibres and fabric softener will block them. If fabric softener is used by mistake, rewash with a little detergent. Remember, colours may run, so wash separately on the first.
166053, the White Magic Eco Kitchen Cleaning Drying Pack. Okay, now this is a big pack, all right? There's a lot in it, and we're going to go through that very quickly for you because we've got one more product we want to get to before the end of the hour. We've hit rush hour, and we've already had 2 big sellouts this hour, and already at 12:30 today, a lot of stock did go from the mop, from the TSO. Okay, let's come back now and see what's in this pack and why it's essential for you to have it at home.
Excellent. So you get one of your diamond fibre sponges, which we talked about at the beginning of the hour. So you get one of those.
Right.
You get one of the glass and window cloth. We're famous for our glass and window cloth. This leaves a beautiful streak-free finish on glass, stainless steel, and it's a great polishing cloth, a finishing cloth, if you like, for leaving that beautiful streak-free finish. Now, this one is really cool. This has got nano silver inside it, which means it kills 99% of the bacteria in the cloth within 24 to 48 hours. So it's a stay fresh cloth for wiping down kitchen surfaces, all that type of thing. And it will replace all the paper towels and disposable cloths you will need.
Really?
Comes with a little scrubbing pocket that you can get your fingers in behind to scrub stubborn stuff off your stove and around the kitchen.
Okay.
You also get one of the oven cloths. So the oven cloth is made from, again, this diamond fibre, but it's in an entire cloth.
Yeah.
So you can scrub with this side and then you can wipe away loose dirt with the other side. So this is an entire cloth of diamond fibre. I'm
just looking on each of these. Each one has on the little tag.
Yes, very good point.
I'm so glad you've done that because each one has, look at that, it says window on it. Now, I know that seems like a silly thing, but really they are all yellow. They do feel different, but I think that was a good plan because I was just sitting there thinking, oh, how are they going to know the difference?
Exactly. After a while, once you use it a few times, you'll tweak to it when you touch. But yeah, just look above the White Magic logo. It says oven and cooktop, and that's
essentially what you use it for.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, oven cooktop.
Stainless steel cloth. The stainless steel cloth is less aggressive than your diamond fibre.
Yes.
But it's appropriate for brushed and polished stainless steel, and it definitely will not scratch. And a flat side for wiping away loose debris. And then finally, you get
That's the colour I'd be getting, by the way.
You like the...
I love yellow.
Yellow. We call it lemon, but yep, it is very popular.
Sunshine.
It brightens up your kitchen.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
And now this is your 70 by 50...
Yeah. Waffle tea towel.
Waffle tea towel. Now, this is 4 times more absorbent than any cotton tea towel. And just quickly do this demonstration here.
Yes.
So here we've got around 300 mils of water in both of these casserole dishes. I'll take this one and if you don't mind, AJ will give you a 100% cotton one from a very famous brand that's sold in a large department store. And we'll do a little absorbency test here, much like we did with the mop. So if you just place it in there and submerge it as best you can and see how much you can absorb.
I'm trying.
You're trying.
It's done something.
It's done something.
It's working. I think. Nah, nothing like yours. There's no contest.
Mine's got pretty much all of it, a little bit. Yours is still pretty much... Oh, it's 4 times, put it that way.
Yeah.
And the reason why microfibre or eco cloth is able to absorb more is it's made with very, very small fibres. These fibres are 100 times smaller than a human hair, which means they can put more of them per square centimetre than a cotton fibre. So that's where you get your absorption from.
So here we go. Why choose eco cloth? Let's have a little look at this. 166053. We'll be back in a moment.
Why choose eco cloths? Save the environment and your health. Most chemical cleaners are bad for the environment and your family. It's known that chemicals in some household cleaning products can trigger asthma for some people. This is why White Magic is a proud supporter of Asthma Australia and donates a percentage of sales on all White Magic products that's used to support community education programs. All eco cloths are packaged using recyclable cardboard, and the ink used is soybean, which is a natural and sustainable resource. Save money. Every year, the average household buys hundreds of dollars worth of chemical cleaners. When you use eco cloths, you can eliminate most of those chemicals, and the cloths will last for at least 300 and up to 500 machine washes. We have double reinforced edging on all our cloths, and this will stop the cloth stretching or distorting during washing. Get a better result. Bacteria pickup. Studies have found that microfibre cloths remove 99% of bacteria from the surface they are cleaning. No residue. Eco-cloths leave no residue behind after cleaning a surface. Chemical cleaners always leave a residue behind that may be toxic. Surface-specific cleaning. Each cloth is knitted or woven in a unique way to clean different surfaces around your home. The risk of scratching, streaking, or water damaging delicate surfaces is eliminated by our broad range of eco-cloths. Weight and size of eco-cloths. All eco-cloths are used and recommended by professional cleaners. To achieve this, we make eco-cloths to the size required by professional cleaners, so they can clean for longer before having to rinse out or launder. We also ensure that each eco-cloth is as dense as practical for the cleaning task, so it can absorb as much liquid as possible before the cleaner has to wring out the cloth. Time is money for professional cleaners, and eco-cloths are designed to get the job done faster and more efficiently. Save time. Simply wet the cloth, wring out excess water, and wipe over the surface. Done.
166053. I was just saying to my friend Craig here that I love that pack. I think it's an awesome... That and the TSO, fantastic. I've already got the mop, so I love the mop anyway. So. But 3950 TSO today was this, launched this morning. Will run until midnight tonight. 167443, 3950. And the pack previous to that I said I liked, Craig said normally does sell out, so you will have to be quick for that entire pack for your windows, for your car, for your silver, for your mirrors, for your kitchen, for your bathrooms, and you've also got this brand new cloth in there as well, the diamond fibre sponge, set of 7, 3950, that's the TSO. And we've got the ultra spin mop still available, 166808. It's a Watt Hot, finally back in stock with patented technology in there. The spinning basket allows you to get a very, very dry mop head at the end of a job. Now we have had some sellouts already in this show. Here's the big erasers. This is 166896, 2950. And the original double-up pack, 167486. I'm just giving you those item numbers in case they don't confirm or go through. But that is sold out currently. Then we saw this big pack, the drying pack, 166053, 3950. Now we're going to move on to iHook.
Yes.
What's it called, iHook?
iHook, it's an innovative new hooking system, and basically it revolutionises, we believe, the way you can store small items under 3 kilos anywhere on a smooth sealed surface.
Okay.
Basically, it uses nano-suction technology to adhere to a surface. So this is how it looks when you get it out of the pack. Basically, it has a suction side on one side and it has a little hook or a large hook or a bathroom hook, depending on which one you buy, on the other. And the way it works is it goes on to a surface. Here we have a stack of tiles, which weighs 3.3 kilos. It's so heavy that I've already cracked it. You put it onto the surface like so, and then you can see it starts to stick on to the surface using these very, very small nano suckers. And it's so strong that it automatically gives me a 3 kilo connection instantaneously. Will
that just stay like that if you stood there for a while?
Well, you can test me. I'm actually going to lose my grip there in a little while. But basically, it can work on any smooth, sealed surface. That's
clever.
Which is very clever. But what's really clever is when it gets dirty or when you want to reposition it, you just peel it off. That can get washed under a tap. Cold water and your fingers is all you need to wash it.
So will that never lose its nano stickiness?
Nope. It'll keep working. If you damage the suction, then it might affect it. But if you treat it carefully, this will keep working, and you can reposition it hundreds and hundreds of times.
Oh my gosh, that is so awesome for the bathroom, for the kitchen, for the hardware in your garage. I mean, for kids, staff behind their doors.
But it gets better because this is heat resistant up to 90 degrees. It's waterproof. It's cold resistant down to -20, and it's totally sun resistant. So you can put it in direct sunlight and it won't affect it.
Here are some other options though. There's a bathroom bulk pack, 166039 is your item number there, 4950. And for large items, so all up to 3 kilos?
3 kilos is dictated by the actual square that you get.
Okay.
The hook itself is just for convenience to hook different items.
Sized items.
Yeah, but your actual square dictates the weight.
Okay, 166040. Okay, let's look, I mean, you have brought home. Gosh, you're good with your demos. I mean, look at these. These are all the different surfaces that you will be able to stick them onto.
Yes.
Or they'll attach to.
Exactly. The two prerequisites are smooth and sealed.
Okay.
Smooth is pretty normal. You just touch it and it's smooth.
Yes.
Sealed is if if you pour a cup of water onto this surface, it all needs to run off.
All right.
If some of it seeps into the surface, then it's not sealed.
Okay.
So let's go through it. Stone, polished timber, melamine, plastic, glass, tile, stainless steel. Now, in the world of paint, you've got two different paints. There's enamel paint and acrylic paint. Enamel paint's the paint you use to paint doors with, the trims, the skirting boards. Normally it's oil-based, but you can get water-based versions now, and that is 100% sealed.
Yes.
Acrylic paint, on the other hand, is not 100% sealed. It'll still work on acrylic paint, but you'll have to wait 24 hours and you'll only get half the strength. So 1.5 is the maximum on acrylic paint.
Good
so that's the only proviso.
And most people paint their walls in acrylic paint.
Yes, that's right. So light things on the acrylic paint, but everywhere else, what we really recommend this for is for bathrooms, laundries and kitchens, wet areas where you've got tons of these surfaces, and it works a treat.
All right.
Quickly here, we've got a little example of its waterproof nature. We've got 2 eye hooks sandwiched in between a bit of plastic and some keys that have rusted there, so they've been there that long underwater, and that shows you that this can be submerged in water, so therefore it's great for your shower, it's great for your bathtub. You can even put it in the sink to hold sponges and things like that, so it's totally waterproof, which makes it really amazing.
That is clever. Yeah.
Really cool.
Let's go through all your examples, because you're going to a lot of trouble.
Absolutely.
Okay? This is the bulk pack.
This is your large one.
All right.
So you've got a nice 3-centimetre hook that comes up here for bulky items.
Yeah.
So here we've got a hairdryer. Here we've got a 20-metre cable tie.
Extension lead.
This is 20 metres. This is the longest extension leads they sell.
Yes.
So that's some serious weight there.
Yeah.
We've got a beach bag. We've got the old dog leash, umbrellas and towels.
Yeah.
So anything that needs a larger thing
Less
to
than
get
10
to.
in this pack. Less than 10 in this pack.
But what I really like, and I really think every bathroom should grab a couple of these for every bathroom, is the bathroom pack.
Okay.
Because the bathroom pack answers the age-old issue of more storage space for soap. Everyone needs a soap store.
It comes with a little...
Yep, it just hooks on like so, and it comes with a little dish tray. But this dish tray is a little bit more because it has an area where you can slide down your toothpaste and squeeze it. It has 4 slots where you can put in your toothbrushes or your small razors.
Yes.
And remember, this can go in your shower, so you don't have to drill into the tiles. You don't have to nail.
It's great for renters, great for caravanners, great for people who, move from house to house if they have to for whatever reason.
Yes.
Boats perhaps even as well, or even at your own home.
Yes.
Okay, so over half of our remaining stock. This is the one I'm impressed with. These are heavy.
That's a shower caddy, So there's your 3 kilo connection. That's only a small hook because you only need a small hook to get this little shower caddy over. That's a kilo there to 2 kilos, and we've got a little bit of a body wash there as well. So
oh my gosh, Craig, we're at the end of the show.
Okay.
This could have been a 2-hour show. Reminding you today's special.